Good morning, everyone. Myself, Sukesh. So I just wanted to, conclude on this RAC 2 meeting. We had this meeting, I think, in the month of Jan or Feb. So there I gave the brief idea about what my proposal is and how I'm proceeding. So this is just an addition to what I have concluded so far. So I would like to share my screen. One second.
Yeah, Sukesh sir. First, I would like to welcome Dr. Dinesh sir. Hello, sir. How are you, sir?
I am good, sir.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, fine, sir. Fine, sir. Jenny Rajan also joined?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jenny sir is also here.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Jenny Rajan, sir, welcome. And also, Umesh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, welcome, sir.
Yeah, sorry, I missed to welcome all of
Go
you.
ahead and just begin with whatever the recommendations that suggested in the previous DC meeting, and then I can go ahead with the progress. Okay.
Yeah, so as we discussed in the last meeting, right, there were some data points to capture and refinement in the presentation. So I did that, and maybe that was captured in the last meeting actually. So just to recap, right, wanted to work on the evaluation system, mainly in the IT branch, wherein I wanted to cover the various aspects of evaluation. Basically, it's not just limiting to the subject, wherein every subject has very deep meaning within it. Even like in programming, right, there is a mathematics involved, there's a logic involved, there's a creative approach involved. And a similar line, all the subjects within the IT branch, right, they can be further classified not on the core subject, but in the fundamentally, right, they can be derived into different parts of it. And if you see, there are multiple subjects in each semester, right, those fundamental components might be the same or mostly will be the same across all the semester. So the beauty of it is like few of the subjects which are being taught in one semester will not get an opportunity for individuals to improve in further semesters. But when you are dividing or you are classifying that subject into the fundamental core components, right, that will continue with each semester. And like for example, in the first semester you study C, next semester you study Java. So in both the cases, right, your critical thinking and programming skills can be judged and assessed, and then a further scope of improvement can be done. So that is one separate criteria by which we can do the evaluation, and that evaluation can help individual to figure out which area his or her strong points are. So usually what is happening in the industry right now, wherein there is a diverse opportunities, one goes for QA, then DevOps, then developer, then tester, and all those things, right? Everyone has to have the right to understand where he actually fits in. So in such level of evaluation, right, if the data point we are able to capture, right, it will help the individual as well as the recruiter to identify the strong points and weak points. So in that case, right, I mean, for industry as well as individual, right, we can actually work towards the right fitment of the candidate in the industry. So it's overall growth perspective, this is a very innovative and noble thought actually. So I think this is what we recap from the previous RAC meeting. So any questions so far? Okay.
Nothing from my side.
Yeah, I'll thank you. So progress since last time is like there were 5 mandatory papers we had discussed about these, and we had agreed. So I had completed 3 in the first semester, and these 2 are pending, which is going to happen in the month of December, for which I am preparing right now. Okay, so this concludes for 8 credit points, and 7 is already done. Okay, So ongoing activity, actually, I'm working on the survey paper. I've like read more than 40-50 journals, and then I have come up with a draft version, which I will share maybe. So maybe 1 second, I'll share that. So hope you're able to see the screen. Sir, are you able to see the screen?
Yeah, I can see.
So this is what I have written as a draft version, and initial 1 or 2 rounds of review is also done by Umesh sir, and he still has some comments with respect to alignments and the standards being followed in different journals. So I'm working on that. Yeah, this is what it is. It's based on basically multiple papers which I have read through, and I call it as a survey paper because I've done multiple surveys, and though I have my ideas and thoughts ready, but again, I don't want to propose in this document because this is a survey paper and I just want to strict myself to conclusion. Okay. So the idea is like once Umesh sir is fine, then I will send it to all the RAC members to, get it reviewed. Hope this is fine. Okay, coming to the, so you are able to see the PPT, sir? Yeah. So upcoming plan is
Yeah,
like
yes.
I'll continue doing the survey paper, and our research activity I'll continue. The immediate goal is to prepare for the exams and get it cleared, because that is one tough thing, to find out time for academic learning and then prepare for like 3 hours writing exam. So we'll do that. And meanwhile, I will adhere to Dr. Umesh sir's feedback. And once that is done, basically survey paper I have done mainly the research. I mean, just I have to put it on my document actually. I will do a refresher learning again. Okay. And once that survey paper is done, I will start doing my research activity. For that, again, I will need your guidance and help. But that is secondary. First, I will prepare my survey paper in a state where we can send it for publication. Yeah, I'm done, sir.
Yeah, so in the last meeting, I think we discussed something about the data preparation and all, right?
Right.
Is there any progress in it?
No, sir. So the idea is like once I will complete my survey publication, right, then that will come as part of my research activity. So initial thought is to like I'll go ahead with some dummy data, but as part of my research activity, we will go with the actual data calculation. So I had a discussion with Umesh sir, and like two ideas and thoughts. How do we gather the data? So that I will come up once my survey paper is done.
Okay.
Yeah, because that is a bit early, Jenny sir. I mean, you may agree that capturing the data or the data sets and data points and all those things at this stage may be a bit early. So capturing, I mean, I wanted to finish the survey first, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I think capturing is fine, but at least you decide what are your sources of data from where you will be collecting the data, and making that decision. I think are like so making a plan, like so when to collect and what kind of data, and what are your sources, right? That will streamline your process. Of course, you can do parallelly along with your survey paper preparation. I think that will give a lot of insight. Also, like your survey paper may also help you to decide like so what kind of data they are collected in the state of the art, and whether that data is sufficient for your research to identifying the gaps and filling the gaps. I think that you can do it parallelly. That's what my suggestion would be.
Yes, sir. I point taken actually.
Mhm.
So initial few points, as you mentioned, right, where to collect, how to collect, and how many sample space are in the background talks. Once that is done, definitely we will have the clear picture on whether that data point is good enough to conclude, or we need more samples and all those things. Yeah, definitely it will come. Yeah. Thanks for the feedback, Dinesh sir. I will do that. Yeah. Anything else, sir?
Okay, I think that's it from my side. I think probably if you need any input regarding your survey paper preparation, right, please share it. So we will review it and try to give you the inputs.
Sure, Dinesh sir. I will definitely need
Okay.
your help, and I will send it to all for a review. Actually, definitely.
Sukesh, have you fine-tuned this one research steps?
Not exactly, sir.
Research objectives. You could have done that.
I'll
Yes, sir.
make it.
Actually, it was generic earlier.
Okay.
Now I just suggested him to be very specific about this evaluation system for engineering institutions specific branch, so that it will be better to focus. So I think he has modified. He has to just to present in front of us.
Yeah. So I mean, Umesh sir, do you
Suggestion.
still see further scope of improvement? I mean, refinement here or narrow down?
No, after my suggestion, you have modified something. I think you have not circulated to other members, I think.
Okay, I thought I have done it, but maybe I can I can circulate it again then.
Because if other experts also agree with this, we can proceed with your concept model.
Okay.
So, Sukesh, in the next DC meeting, take care that there will be a proper flow. Okay, from the problem statement to research objectives and data sets and everything. Okay, all those things. Okay.
Okay, sir. So, I mean, you mean to say I need to walk through that research objective and start from the beginning, right?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you. I'll send a minutes also through the email actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Shall
you, sir.
we leave? Okay. Yeah. So shall we leave?
No further question, then we can drop off.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Thanks, sir. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Dinesh sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Umesh sir.
Okay.